Hey guys, how are your thoughts? How are your thoughts today? How were they yesterday? What will they be tomorrow? Because we are going to learn something really cool today, and this is another added technique. I actually developed this several months ago and worked on it with some people and saw tremendous results quickly. So get ready for an exciting day. How's your noise? How's your thoughts? Every time you hear a negative thought, what are you going to say? Noise! Yeah, we don't need noise. No more noise. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to simply, when you get these noise thoughts, negative thoughts, you're simply going to say, noise! And not give them any attention. How are you today? Well, I'm excited. I am just lots of great things happening, lots of progression, and lots of just wonderful thoughts going through my mind every day and seeing the beautiful benefits of that as they show up in my life. And remember, if you're still getting some stuff happening in your life, it's residual. This takes time. Remember, you have to be persistent, and over time, you focus on, like I said yesterday, the A's, the B's, the C's, all the good things you want, so that the E's, the F's, and the G's and that, they disappear. So eventually that'll happen. So if you're focusing over the next 3 months on the A's, the B's, the C's, but you're still getting the E, F's, and the G's, that's fine. You're in training here, and you must trust. You must trust that the result, the A's and the B's and the C's, are going to come, and they're going to happen. And they're going to happen. I will only accept that belief in my mind. Next week, I'm going to be more into beliefs. And as we come to the final stages of this program, I'm going to get more into beliefs. And it's your belief system. You see, everything in life is a system. We have ecosystems, and we have the solar system, and everything is systemized, and we have businesses that we must systemize so that they function. And then we must have a belief system that works perfectly. So what you're actually doing now is reprogramming your belief system. And by creating a new system of beliefs, what we're doing is, if you imagine that all of the beliefs, these beliefs, like yesterday we were talking about I used me, but if you did one for yourself, that's a belief about you. So these are, and what these are, they're like, if you imagine your mind is like a filing cabinet, so you have these files that exist in your mind, and these files contain thoughts and feelings that are basically down there. So you have thoughts, and when we get into the mindset of money, we're going to be talking about how these money files are in your subconscious mind. You have relationship files in your subconscious mind. You have happiness files. You have your fit files. Whether you believe you're a great communicator, it's all stored in your mind. Like here, I'm just looking at the word hugger. So yesterday I said, one of the things I'm really good at is I like to hug people. Even when I meet people for the first time, I hug them. So, and people aren't used to that, but that's what I do. And what happens is you have a file around that. There's an energy around that. So if you're not used to giving hugs, you're probably going to give like kind of a, we call it the baby burp hug. And then if you give a hug that's just kind of like, then you're not comfortable. Your mind is not sending the signal to give a really good loving hug. So when I give a hug, it's like, it's a hug. And you feel the hug. Now, of course, very first time, it's a polite hug, but as I get to know you, and you can actually feel each other. So when I hug people that are really close to me, then they get a good hug. And my kids love hugs. Oh my gosh. My kids, ever since they were little, they just always wanted hugs. So hugs were really, really big in my house. They still are. And, even my oldest son, who's Mr. Cool now, he still will give a hug. And that's cool. But, everything is filed in your subconscious mind. So remember that. So what we're doing is we're reprogramming, and we're basically defragging the hard drive, and we're putting in new files of information so that we can replace those old ones. So I really hope you're doing your creating period every day. You're sitting down and you're doing your creative time, and you're just creating in your mind what you want, what you want your life to be like around your business, yourself, with other people, relationships and health, and really take that time. So now what I'm going to do is, a lot of people ask me about, they're afraid to pick up the phone and call people, or they're afraid of what other people will think, or they have fears about things, and they have all of these negative doubts come up, and it plays on them all day. Now, so effectively what you're doing, there's the person who wants to be successful and have abundance and prosperity, and you have that right, and you deserve to have that. Then there's the person who has the not so good stuff going on in their life. And that tends to play on people a lot more, and they get preoccupied in that. And 95% of their energy, their thought energy and their feelings goes in that direction. So what we're going to do is, you are now going to take your control back. You're going to take you back. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a division. So the way this works is, and just watch what I do, and then you can do it on your time. But I'm going to give you the instructions. And this is very powerful. So there's you. So whatever your name is, whether it's Wendy, George, Renee, Adrian, Judy, Randon, Kieran, whatever your name is, what we're going to do is we're going to create the you. There is the Kieran, who's got all of the most amazing stuff, fantastic qualities, confidence, healthy, fit, loving, caring, successful, money attractor, money magnet, all of that great stuff that's in you is going to only be in you. And then there's the other person, and that other person is going to be another replica of you, but it's going to represent all of the negative and the yucky stuff that you really don't want to care around about yourself anymore. The doubts, the worries, the lack of confidence, the fear, and all of the stuff that people may have said to you over time, which, is negative and puts you down. So that's going to go into another person. Now, so what you're going to do is you're going to say, imagine right now, you're going to say, okay, I'm creating, there's me, this Kieran, and then there's the Kieran with all that stuff, the stuff we don't want to carry with us anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn and I'm going to see that person with all the yuck stuff. I've got the good stuff, now the yuck stuff's over there. I got the good stuff, there's the yucky, not so fun stuff. Now, we're going to also make sure that we've downloaded everything to this other person. And so imagine seeing another replica of you and all of that stuff. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to give that person a name. And it's going to be a different name than yours. You can call it anything you want. You can call it like a person's name, or you can make up a name. But you must remember the name, because you're going to be communicating with that person from time to time. Everybody clear on that? Excellent. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to give that person a name now. So I'm going to call this person, let's give it a name, Zorad, whatever Zorad is. So Zorad now has all of my stuff, my negative, my doubts, my worries, my not so, whatever is going on in there. So that is now Zorad. So what I'm going to do is every time a doubt comes up during the day, and they will, often, daily, I get them too. So don't think I'm immune from this. Okay? It's been programmed in us. And we have to just learn to, noise! So you can use this technique as well. So basically, I'm about to sit down and write something, and Zorad comes and goes, no, you're too tired. No, Zorad, get out of here. Go, leave now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to direct Zorad to leave my space. All right? And it's like every time this comes up, and you got to do this, and Zorad shows up, it's like, no, leave, go now. Zorad, go now. Leave, go, leave. I am not entertaining your crappy thoughts. I don't even want them in my space. Get them out of here. Go, shoot, ha. I feel so much better. And I sit down and I write and I do my thing. Or let's say I'm building this next project, right? So, doubts come up. All right, Zorad, get out of here. Because see, Zorad's got all of the doubt. I've given it to him. I've downloaded it to him. So, but he keeps trying to come back into my space. Go, leave now. Go, get back. Poof. And now I'm back in my positive creative space and everything is perfect. So what I want you to do is I want you to incorporate this into your techniques every day to fend off all of that negativity and all of those doubts and worries and things that come up in your mind, because negative thoughts are not serving you. So remember, we have a mind and we want to fill our consciously fill our conscious mind and reprogram the subconscious mind with all of the wonderful thoughts and feelings and everything that's great about us and other people. How about that? What if you actually sat down and did a whole circle about all of the wonderful things about your spouse or your partner or your children, and just put that up on the wall? And have them do it too. And then do it with your business. And then do it with other people. Do it with your health. Are you as healthy as you want to be? Are you fit? Then start exercising. Start losing weight. If you need to lose weight, I will show you how to lose weight. It's all in the mind. And yes, you must put the right nutrition in your body. You must put the right foods in your body, but it will happen. And if you need to lose weight, get a hold of me. I'll show you a quick way to get started. But just learn to lose weight and work on your fitness. Are you doing push-ups every day? Are you doing sit-ups to work on your abs? Are you running, doing some cardio? Make sure you're doing this. And what happens is when you go to work out, I get this all the time. Noise! I'm tired. Oh, I don't feel like it. Oh. But every time I do it, I'm like, I'm so glad I did it. And I feel so much better. And I'm feeling stronger. And it just helps. So guys, this works in all areas of life. So what's so cool about this teaching, this mindset mastery, is that, and the reason I chose to make this the principal area of teaching for me is because now I can create channels into money, channels into relationships, channels into health, and into business. So everything is about how you think. There isn't a thing on this planet that isn't a result of thought. And every single part of your day is based on how you think. How you feel is based on how you think. If you're ill, you must use your mind to heal your body. You hear stories of it. It works. Practice it. I'm not going to say you're not going to get the odd cold or the odd flu or things like that, but you can actually rapidly get over it by using your mind. And you can prevent it too if you're constantly putting yourself into that space where I will not accept it. Wayne Dyer tells a great story about how he got into a limo in Chicago, and this woman who was driving the limo has this cold, and he just said I create this statement. It's like you are not allowed into my body. Germs, cold germs, you are not allowed into my body. You are not allowed to come into my body. It's just not allowed. So you got to work with this stuff because it's really phenomenal. So take advantage of what I've taught you in the last 24 hours, yesterday's teaching and today, and really start putting it into effect because it's very powerful. Guys, we're going to have an amazing few modules left to teach you, and we're going to get more into your belief systems. This is an area that I taught passionately about, and it's all how you think and what you believe, and everything comes down to your belief system, and that starts with thought. So we've found the root of everything here. The root of all issues, problems, and challenges in life comes down to thoughts. Those thoughts are deeply, emotions are deeply penetrating into these files in your mind, and we have to unroot them. They're like big weeds, we gotta get them out, and then we're planting new seeds right now. So every time you're taking that time today to insert thoughts, you're planting powerful seeds, powerful thought seeds, and that's awesome. Guys, really go to work now. Keep doing this. Focus. And I'm still getting great emails from all of you with the results, so keep going. If the results aren't there yet, check in with yourself. Are you really doing the exercises properly? Are you really spending the time doing them? And is it really, are you committed to it? And you know, when you think about it, in the course of a day, the amount of time that you're doing other things, and sometimes maybe not productive things, you can spend 30 minutes a day, and it doesn't have to be all at once, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there, and you know, do a visualization, seed your mind with great thoughts, declarations. You can do it while you're driving, while you're brushing your teeth, while you're doing whatever you're doing during the day, cooking, whatever. Just constantly reinforcing. And I'm a powerful person, and all of that. And do your declarations over and over. Guys, and also, I was thinking about this. Make sure you've got declarations for all areas of your life, your business, your personal life, with other people, relationships, and health as well. So create positive affirmation statements, constantly feeding your mind. Your mind is going to produce the results in your body. You're going to see how this happens, but you must do it in order for you to experience it in your outer world. Remember, the inner world and the outer world are always connected. Always. But this is the power center. The inner world's the power center. The outer world is the results of that. You have control over that, over creating that new outer world. Have an awesome day, guys, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.